hour before sunrise, and then the time of sunrise, and the hour before sunset, and then before the actual sunset are the golden hours that people refer to as the best times of day for taking photos and doing that sort of thing. As a kid, we used to love to take pictures, especially when I was a teenager. I remember where I live is very picturesque. So I remember going with friends for walks, and I would always bring a camera with me and take all these crazy pictures. After high school, I had no idea what I wanted to do. And in the back of my mind, I always thought I might be interested in photography. But it wasn't until about a year or two ago, probably in the last year and a half, I think COVID actually, having a lot of downtime, was what helped me sort of figure out where I wanted to be going with my life. So then I took 3 months of classes with Tony Downer right here in Greenfield, and he was very helpful. And he even, as I mentioned, lent me his own camera to use for a while. I woke up one morning, and that's what I was saying. Where I live is just so picturesque. I just look out the window, and I noticed it was very foggy on this particular morning, and it was around sunrise. Gosh, I can't even remember when the sun rises in the wintertime, but with the trees I have in my background and the sky and all the mist, it just all comes together so nicely. You can see the little touch of pink on the bottom there. And this is one of the photos I took on my old smartphone of her, and I just looked, and the moment was right, the lighting was perfect, and she had her head out the window, so I just snapped a picture of her. And it's one of my favorites actually that I have. Oh, as far as technology and equipment goes, it is very, very basic. Like I said, I was using my smartphone, and one of the things Tony Downer had mentioned is that you can be a photographer just using your phone. It's just a matter of how you use it. And so for a while I was using my phone, and actually one of the photos in the gallery was on a phone I had 3 years ago. So that just says a lot about technology these days. Other than just my camera and occasionally a tripod, I try to use natural lighting, and that is one thing I want to get into down the road, is using more equipment and becoming more familiar with it, and learning more about photography just in general. But it's very basic, very simple and straightforward. The sunlight is what I use for lighting. My goal actually is to have a studio in my own home, and where I live is so picturesque. I could take pictures of people outside as well. I have a lot of options where I live.